Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tides of Death. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for asking, buddy.
Are you ready for some dungeons and some dragons?
I'm ready for
ready.
both, but not dragons.
Not dragons, no.
Okay. We'll keep the dragons out of today's session then. We'll just do dungeons.
Stick to the dungeons, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes it easier for me too. Don't have to like roll all the extra hip dice and all that nonsense. Does anyone have any fun pirate or sailing facts for me so we can dole out some experience for funsies?
I do not.
Wait,
I heard pirates wear eye patches because when they go below deck.
That one's already been used.
That one was what theorized one time on a what is it, Mythbusters, and that's like the origin of that notion, I believe. I don't know if there's any actual proof to it. Yeah, I think it comes from a Mythbusters episode.
Does this mean you've got to take XP away from Mooton? Yeah.
I'm not taking XP away. No,
you
you got XP. We knew it at the time. Now that it's been a little while, I can put a little bit of water on that. Yeah. Because otherwise, everyone would have done it. It wouldn't have just been pirates, right? It would have been all people who are sailing. In theory, that might have been the case. Like, there's no way to prove or disprove what some blokes back, 400 years ago were up to. But,
Well, I've got one. It's not really a pirate fact, but it's not bad.
Give me a seafaring fact, then.
I mean, even that's a bit of a stretch, but...
Give me a water fact.
Okay. The first ever written recipe for guacamole was written by a pirate. A British pirate who'd been in Brazil and wrote about how they're soft like butter and they don't really taste so much, but if you mix them with a bit of sugar and lime juice, you can like mix it together on a plate and it's a fine
Did you say
dish.
sugar?
Yeah, sugar, yeah.
Doesn't sound like guacamole to me.
Well, it's just what he meant by sugar was probably some sort of hard Brazilian like palm sugar kind of equivalent. Probably got a different flavor profile than you.
You probably
interesting.
like
Sugar.
white table sugar, yeah.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Probably still had the molasses in and all that sort of stuff.
I guess this is
only a British person would come up with putting sugar in guacamole.
yeah.
What? Are you being American? Come on.
I will give you partial experience for this one. It's not very piratey related, but
Don't
it
give
is
him
the
anything.
only. We'll give him 1% instead of 5%.
That's good.
It's a pirate now.
But if you showed up with a pirate fact, like there was a pirate named Redbeard,
Listen, okay. 2%. That's fair. That because it's usually 5, so 2 is like that's less than half.
Yeah, that's
All right,
just
why don't you
fair.
roll me D2, and then that's how many percentages you get.
No, make it D3. Don't be a coward. Wait, make it D4 minus 1.
Okay, D4 minus 1.
I'll
So if
probably.
he gets a 1, he gets 0.
Yeah.
Oh, 3%.
All right.
Nice.
Not good.
That's why you set yourself up with those sorts of rolls that are statistically maybe not going to work out for you, but every now and then they do.
Every now and
He's learned the meta.
then. So,
So does anyone
165 rogue XP.
does anyone
30
remember?
incredible. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was going to read off a meme. It was like 30 incredible facts about pirates that are 100% true. It was like a BuzzFeed article, but the meme has passed. Go on.
Does anyone remember where we left off last week? What was going on?
We were fighting skeletons.
There were scary Shelleys around, yes.
Yep.
Maybe we should go take a look at them.
I agree.
Yes.
Our party was on this rooftop. The
Correct.
what do you call it? The harbor is south of you all. And while you're up here and you've got a chance to look around and talk, you can also sort of get a surveyor's perspective of this island that you're on, or at least the tip of the island that you're on. And it's going to look somewhat like this. The colors are weird, but I just like them that way. So the blue is clearly the outline of the town. The purplish stuff is like important parts of the town that you should know about. So, down here below Nilrum, this is like the old ruined market square. It's actually a market circle, but we still call it a market square. Up here a little bit, this is a graveyard. I wouldn't normally mark graveyards, except there's undead around, so I think that maybe you might care where a graveyard might be. And then back over here is the keep. It is a 3-story building, but it's also like lifted off the ground a little bit. Like it's got a full story of stonework underneath it to kind of make the front door accessible only by this one, the stairway. So you gotta like walk up the stairs, which is just like a normal set of stairs, and then you get to the front door of the keep. So it makes it very defensible. There's a wall beside it that runs all the way to this cliff, and there's like a little, backyard area over here. This is a raised platform. Not a platform, but like a bit of a mountain plateau. And there is it's not quite a waterfall, it's just like runoff that comes down the side of the mountain and then forms a little stream that runs out to the ocean. And from where you are positioned, sort of where Nilrum's token is, you can see there's also like a switchback that would run up and back and up and back and up and back the mountain. So you can get from like the flat area at sea level to this, which is about 100 feet above sea level. You can't see up there. The whole thing's covered in jungle. Town's covered in jungle.
The market town that you like, the little circle by the dock, is that where we are now? Like down here?
No, you guys are basically where Nilrum's token is. This is just marking like this is all a flat stonework with no buildings here. That's like where you would put tents and stalls and, have a temporary market that would then disperse by nighttime.
And can we see the keep?
Yes, you can see the keep from your rooftop way over here. And this map is not to scale.
Is there town in between us and the entirety of the keep, or does the town end and then there's just... Okay.
No, yeah. The town sort of stretches. It fills this whole area over here, and it fills back over this direction. From you to the keep is... maybe a half mile.
Okay. Well,
and then the whole in between is town. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I say we go to the keep if we can.
Did you tell us what your thing was? PotatoMcWhiskey, did you tell us what your omen read was?
Oh, I don't think I got a chance to. No.
Okay, well that would influence what Nilrum would say.
Right, what was it? What was it? Oh,
it was that the wealth of the island was scattered around. I think we could just assume that as we were talking about the fact that I thought that the White Prince's men had committed some sort of atrocity here, I would have mentioned the omen, I think.
It seems like that there's nothing on this island. All the wealth is scattered around, and it seems like that there's not much. I say we just leave these undead, sadly, but...
The drum is still down there, I say, pointing to the house I was in when I got attacked.
Well, at the very least, we have to get that.
Well, yeah, but... It's big, it's hard to carry here.
I feel like I have a purpose here on this island. I understand that you want to get out of here, but there is wealth here, even if it is hard to obtain. And these people are cursed with something, and there may be useful powers here to help us in our quest to become powerful and strong, and perhaps even challenge the White Prince here.
Useful powers? I say, like, looking side to side as the skeletons enclose around us. What do you mean, useful powers?
I mean, all the magical items in this island chain are beaconed by the White Prince, as Nilrum has told us. Mm-hmm. Maybe this untouched island has more items of power that fall outside of his domain.
Well, that keep over there looks pretty secure. We're probably better off hanging out there than we are on top of this building.
All right.
Maybe we can get in there. Maybe we'll even find some evidence about what the White Prince was up to. Maybe we could use that against him. Very least, there's bound to be some coins in there.
Okay. What's the best way? Do we leave the drum? Do we bring it with us?
We need to bring the drum anywhere we go.
Describe to me, Neal, how secure was the safe house? We did pick the most secure house.
You did. So let's head back to it.
There's no one in it right now.
This one over here is your safe house.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. That's the second floor, and that's the first floor. So it looks like you can sort of get up to the second floor, like up here. So maybe I would have set, if I were you, I would have set it up on the second floor where there's only like one way to get to it, and it's a little bit out of the way, and it wouldn't be within line of sight. But you can say you've set it anywhere you want.
Well, could we maybe have
first floor again.
Leapt and got it to the second floor that can't be accessed without jumping over that gap?
It's possible. I just don't know if you would have gone through that effort before you knew the undead were here. You know,
keeps it away from rats and things like that.
Yeah. The other option is this back bedroom over here. One of these two bedrooms. This one actually has no damage done to it, so this might have been a better spot as well.
Does it have a door?
Yes, it does have a door. It's a
maybe
shitty door, but it's still a door. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, with the door closed, okay.
You wouldn't be able to lock it, but you could, like, put it shut. And it's a little bit off its hinges, so it's kind of stuck in the door frame, but you could shoulder it down really easily.
Yeah, and if I look over there, I don't see any skeletons milling around. They're all, like, coming towards us, right?
Yeah. There are a lot of bodies. Some of them have gotten up. Some of them have weapons. Some of them have milled in your direction. Some others have just, like, stirred and gotten to their feet and shambled about a wee bit. Indubitably, there are more skeletons than what you see on this map. I've just put some around for effect.
Yeah. Is it like is there a particular time of day, or is it like the sense that we have disturbed these guys? Or is it just unknown? Like, is it nighttime?
It is daytime. I will leave it up to you guys to decide the cause of their rising.
So, Sale, I've known some clerics in my time. Can't you get rid of these things? Maybe make some prayer to your god and blow them up, or turn them away in fear, or something like that?
All of my god's servants are immortal, as far as I know. So I don't know if he can turn undead.
Oh, shit. Well, I was kind of hoping on that one, not gonna lie. I come to the edge of this roof here, Neal, and I pull a rock out of my pocket. I'm gonna throw it right the skeleton here.
Great. Do you have a finite number of rocks on your character sheet before we just start throwing infinite rocks?
15, yep.
Okay. Go ahead, throw a rock.
Now it's 14.
Yeah.
My rock throwing ability is going to be a d20 plus 4.
Plus your fighter level.
Shit.
Yeah, you drop your rock.
Do you fall off the roof?
It's possible. Give me a saving throw versus death. Maybe you do take a step forward and slip on some slime and roll down the mountainside.
Absolutely. You rolled a
natural 1.
You rolled a natural 1.
Give me a saving throw versus death. Oh my god, you slip. Give me a dex check to catch the roof before you tumble off.
Can I make a dex check to see if I can? Okay, he's good.
So you catch yourself at the very edge of the roof.
I will run over to pull him up.
Yeah. Archie, give me a strength check. Should be easy. You're super strong.
I'm ridiculously strong.
Yeah, not a problem. You can lift the captain back up onto the thing.
I climb back up. I compose myself. Rushed out.
I'll call him a dumb fuck.
One of those roof tiles slipped. This place is dangerous. Be careful, everybody. Be careful. It's dangerous up here.
Well, look. If you're done screwing around, Captain, I think we have to make a decision. Whether or not we get off this island or we stay here, we have to figure out how we get safe. So either we try to pick them off from the roof, or do we make a run for it?
We've got nowhere else to go. We're here to hide out. I see that keep over there. It looks safe. I say we make our way over there. You can dig around the documents, maybe find something about the White Prince. Maybe we'll find some clues of some wealth on the island. Seems like the best spot.
I like the idea of the documents, but I'm going to need you to read them for me. And also,
That's fine.
I don't know about you, but everywhere we've gone, things have gone to hell. And I feel like going towards the keep, there's going to be I feel like the fates and gods that are watching us have something in store for us at that keep that will be difficult to overcome. Okay, that is how I feel.
Though, right?
Before I washed up on this beach, okay, I could lie, cheat, and steal my way out of every situation. Now, my entire life has become a never-ending battle for survival, and I am starting to lose it. So I would like to leave, but I'd also like to go to the keep.
It's a really good point. You should retire and settle down as a tailor and just make clothing. It's super safe and really easy.
You know what? I would love that.
Nice secure job too. Everyone needs clothing.
Yeah. Clothing all looks alike too.
Yeah.
Even if we wanted to leave, we'd have to get back to the safe house and get the drum, and I don't know how easy that's going to be with these Bernie freaks chasing it around. I think it's pretty safe where it is. We could probably make it to the keep, hang out for a couple of days, let the heat die down. You know, the heat's on the island and the heat's off the island. Maybe they'll go back to sleep and we can sneak back out in a couple of days. Or maybe we'll find something cool.
I said we
Except
just
for
start
skeletons.
murking
I don't think
skeletons.
they're gonna die down anytime soon. But maybe they go back to sleep. You're right. I like the idea of going to the keep.
Yeah,
Why don't
but
we get
can't
a
do that.
nice
People here,
secure
right?
chokehold, and we just kill skeletons? Have Archie beat him to death.
I have a question. Are there more skeletons like stirring, or does it seem like the ones that are getting up have gotten up?
So they got up, a few of them walked around, and now they're all just kind of standing there. Maybe one of them shuffles around a little bit, but they've come to sort of a resting, standing stop. You're fairly certain that there are more skeletons in and amongst the town that are just out of line of sight right now. But they're not like running around chasing chickens.
Can I like walk over to the edge of the building and like wave my hands and like see if I can get the skeleton's attention silently? See if like can they see?
Watch out for the tiles, Sail.
Yeah, you wave your hands around. They don't seem to take notice of you.
All right, I think these things are blind or something, or they don't see
We
the
got
way
no
that
eyes,
people
Sail.
see.
Very
Well-
astute, Sale.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, I
this
bet they
information
can't
is
talk
useful. You
either.
know what? You guys are being assholes right now. I'm trying to be helpful.
All right, the keep is which way, Neal? To the west?
Yeah, it's like
That's
that
the side of the
direction.
land? You know, I feel confident that I can leap between the buildings, right? There's vines everywhere. I think we can do this. We can just hop from roof to roof. Maybe we kill one or two if Archie falls down or if someone falls down, but
What's the
can follow
problem
the
with
roofs.
just like finding a nice choke point, Captain Winters, and having Archie just punch them one after the other?
well,
Captain, I'm not gonna lie. Those roofs, they don't look super intact. I don't know if they're gonna hold me pummeling, like crashing down on them as I jump. I'm not feeling super confident in that.
Well, the alternative is to go down to the street and fight our way through. As for your plan, Nora, I feel like, you know, out of game, every skeleton that fights him is going to get an attack, so eventually he's going to die. You know?
Depends on initiative.
One of them got me pretty good earlier. I mean, I can wipe them out in one blow, but I don't
good
think
did
I
they
can take
get
on the entire army.
Yeah, I think you can kill a lot. Enough that we can fight our way there, probably.
Wait, I think I'm having an idea. Could we like?
Wait, why would he get?
Go
Why
ahead.
would they get an attack? Like, let's say he read his attack, right? And then they come into the range. He probably kills one skeleton a round. Probably takes them to come in. No.
Well, if there's like 5 of them within range, you'll
I guess
kill
it would
one,
just
and
depend
then
on how
someone will
Koibu would want to rule it. It would depend on like the choke point as well, right?
There's no
also
way
feel-
you just get infinite ready to attacks without them ever being able to attack back. Like, that's not
Yeah.
gonna
Probably not, but depending on the choke point.
My worry is that it would also be like a zombie movie where they're just going to start like clawing the walls, and then the walls are going to take damage, and then all of a sudden we're in like a very tiny room
Yeah.
surrounded by skeletons.
Yeah, there is not.
Well, if you make them like a pathway up to the roof, right? They're
Yeah,
gonna have
that
to
could
climb up. Archie and we can hold them back.
Or make like a little ramp for them and then just
Yeah,
start
like make a
kicking them-
ramp for them,
kicking
and
them
then
off.
you, just, you kick them off as they come up. Yeah,
That doesn't sound bad.
That is pretty smart, actually.
because they're stupid. They're just gonna walk up what they can to come get us.
Wait, is there any like long pieces of wood over here, Neil? That might
There's
make
an
a
entire roof full of long pieces of wood that you could begin to tear apart.
Yeah. But is there any loose ones?
Is there anything?
I
like,
mean, they're
remotely
under
heavy
your
up
weight, so no. You would need tools to pry apart the building appropriately. What would you say, Potato?
I was gonna ask, is there anything like heavy, like a big shingle that I could like drop on one of their heads?
Yeah, you can tear off these shingles and throw them down, just like Captain Winters tried to do.
We're like, all right, I've got an idea. I'm gonna try to dangle from the roof. Like, how many stories am I up right now?
You're about you're at the apex of that rooftop, so I'd say almost 20 feet.
Okay, can I go over to the corner and like be like, Archie, take my arms and like help me dangle, and I'm gonna like try to dangle off the roof to see if I can like get a skeleton to come over.
You want to dangle your feet to lure a skeleton towards you.
Yep.
And what happens when it comes
right.
towards you and tries to attack you?
I'm going to immediately pop back up on the roof.
You're gonna like crunch and like pull your legs up.
Yep.
Okay, so if you dangle
Talk
from the
about
edge of the
Krob.
roof, the edge of the roof is maybe it comes down. It's maybe like 10 feet, a little less from the ground. So if you dangle your full body height, then you'll be like your feet will be 4 feet off the ground, a little less than 4 feet off the ground. So well within skeleton attack range. And it'll be a matter of how quickly you can scramble up versus how quickly they can get to you, right?
All right.
So we'll make an initiative roll, and you'll have initiative 3. All you got to do is like pull yourself up and stay up and not, fall back down as you pull your weight back up. And if you win, the skeleton will essentially have come over towards you, and you pulled yourself away in time. And if you lose initiative, then you're scrambling to get up while the skeleton gets an opportunity to attack.
All right.
Bill,
I
this is
feel
the
like
fucking-
skeletons.
What's the end game here? I don't understand what even
See if
the.
I can get it close to the roof, and then we can just like drop things on it.
Yeah. Do it.
I rolled a 7.
Do we have
Let's
any?
see.
Wait. Archie's gonna.
It rolls an
Shoulder.
8. So yeah, you dangle your feet down below. The skeleton starts coming towards you. You begin to kick and pull, and you got Archie up there. And I think between the two of you, you can pull yourself up from the ledge without too much effort. And the skeleton has just moved itself like right to the edge of the rooftop and has stopped.
I want to like drop some shingles
This
on
one's
it.
gotten a little bit closer. This one gets a little closer. This one gets a little closer. Yeah, you just drop some shingles down on the skeleton, and eventually you destroy it.
Oh, these things are easy to kill, guys. This is easy.
Okay, so if I look around, like I want to be looking over here precisely. 18 in. Okay, I'm a genius.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Do I feel like that there's enough material down here that we could probably make like a ramp that skeletons could probably walk up of, or no?
You
Granted,
can make
like,
a.
let's say unlimited time. Is there enough material?
If there's unlimited time, you have more than enough material to build a ramp or a house or a fortress even.
Sure. Let's say 10 minutes.
Probably not 10 minutes to build a stable ramp. That's probably a bit more effort. You got to get boards that are still intact and place them appropriately and then brace them and add some other
Proficient in
shit. Yeah.
carpentry?
That's probably not super applicable in throwing together a makeshift fence. I think carpentry is more like I'm going to make a cabinet. I'm going to make a barrel. It can't hurt.
True.
That's true.
Maybe give him like a little bonus to a roll. That's like simple.
Yeah, a little bonus.
Okay, a little bonus. Yeah.
Like maybe
Just a
you
little
can find
bonus.
the pieces of wood.
I know my way around a piece of wood, like.
So if we want to do this, probably be 20 to 30 minutes to make a ramp. So we would need time to like search down here. So we would need Sail and Archie to defend us, me and Captain Winters, while we search for the correct pieces and like build the ramp. Do you guys want to go this route, or do you just want to go to the keep? I'm cool either way.
I don't think this is going to work, but I also don't see a harm in spending half an hour trying to do it.
These skeletons aren't that tough, but like if you want to build a ramp, I'll help, I guess.
Sure. Can we
Yeah,
throw
we
shingles
can
on
do
this guy, or no?
Yeah. You can throw some
Sure.
shingles down. Make me an attack roll.
Oh, you
Oh,
make him
God.
make an attack roll?
Well, the other one was
fast.
right underneath you, and all you got to do is drop it. This one, you actually, is not quite to you. You got to give it a bit of a toss.
You get the first one for free, Moon.
That's how we get you. Yeah, you throw a couple of shingles at it. You know, they bounce off of the skull without doing any real damage, or they fall nearby the body. It's just kind of incidental. They break over the head, and the skull stays intact.
So, are the skeletons like just mingling now? Like they seem
Most
to
of
have
them are
lost
just
interest in
standing.
us.
Yeah.
So if we could stick to the roofs, then
Yeah.
like all we got to do is just every time we get seen, climb the nearest set of houses, and then we should be fine.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we want to go to the keep, yeah.
I think we want to go. I want to go to the keep.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the keep.
Is there anything
It's drawn on the
distinguishable
map.
about these skeletons? Like, is there anything I notice, or can I like see something? Like, do they have markings or like vines going
No,
on them?
they are picked clean of any sort of flesh. No flesh whatsoever. They're clearly just bone, and that most of the bone has been bleached white by the sun. You can see some skeletons will have like part of their body bleached white, and the other is still sort of yellowish, where they must have been like half in the shade, half in the sun when they fell down. But aside from sun bleachings and little scratches on the bones from where animals must have chewed the flesh away, there's nothing of note from that you can see from a rooftop. Maybe if you could inspect a body, there might be more subtle signs.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go roof to roof, Koibu.
Can I
Excellent.
chart the path then? I think I've got
Absolutely.
The best. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So,
want to
I
clear
wanna
this
try
10-foot gap.
Well, I don't know if that's the best path. Maybe depending on how the vines are, maybe maybe go this way is better.
Well, I mean, this is all of a sudden like a 10-foot gap is maybe a bit
going
tough.
this way.
But a
like over
15-foot
here, like
gap to
this.
clear is tough. Yeah, this is only 5 feet. That's pretty easy.
But I'm not just trying to get off this map, am I? I've got a long way to go to get to the keep, half a mile. So I feel like we're not going to be doing this based on.
No. But if we can get to the edge of the map, then we can, dice roll the rest of it. If you can just navigate this sort of situation, we'll apply it.
You ready?
Well, I
for
mean,
it?
then you're probably gonna want to go 5 feet.
Wait, is it really that bad if we touch the ground?
No, it's not.
because-
It's fine.
To buy time for Nilrim, I could jump down here and then scramble up a building after skeletons move a little.
Yeah, Nick's plotting a path. We're good.
Okay.
There you go. Like that.
Yeah, there you go. All right, who wants to be the first one to jump that 5-foot gap?
I'm going first.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
All right, Captain Winner.
What's
5
the DC?
feet is pretty fucking easy. It's not necessarily going to be a strength problem here. It's going to be more of a getting your footing right on the tiles, because they're not all perfectly intact. It's kind of old and in disrepair, and then making sure you land properly and you don't fall off. So we're going to be doing a dex check for the 5-foot gaps. It's just a basic dex check. When it comes to the other ones, it'll be a little bit. Excellent. Easy peasy, Nick. No problem.
I can now help other people as they come
make
across.
a
want
unimportant
Archie to
dice
help
roll
other
on the
people.
side.
Yeah, but I can help the first guy, and then Archie can help.
Yeah.
The thing
Testing.
is, if I jump, it's the most likely to collapse under me, so I should probably go last.
Oh, we should only do one person on each roof at any one time.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that in mind, then I'm going to jump to the next one. This one's 10 feet.
Yeah, so this is a 10-foot gap. This one is going to be a little bit tougher. 10 feet is a pretty long way to go. You're going to sort of have to Superman it out and grab on and then scramble to clear a 10-foot gap where you're jumping and landing on about the same elevation.
I'm going to kill these 2 skeletons here first with my rocks. So I'm going to make some attack rolls until I can kill these guys.
Yeah. Throw me some... Yeah. Throw me some things until you roll a 1 or you kill them all.
12?
12's a hit.
So they're moving over here as we're jumping across, yes?
Yeah,
2d4?
a couple of them seem to react to what was going on. Can you roll me D4 for these shitty roof tiles that you're throwing?
No, these are stones.
Oh,
These
then
aren't
2d3.
roof Okay, so it's double damage explosion, right?
Yeah.
Right.
3.
Yeah, you destroy the first one, no problem. Yeah, you throw a couple more rocks there, you hit another one, roll me 2d3. It's okay, it has 2 hit points, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Okay, wait,
you destroy
1, 2,
those 2.
Do we feel like these guys are following us, Do we feel like they're reacting to the sounds we're making or like our general movements? Is there anything that we notice?
They definitely did start coming in your direction when he jumped from one roof to the other, which is about the same time that the rest of you guys all walked over there. So they did seem to react to that movement and those sounds in particular. But you can't tell if it was the movement or if it was the sound yet, since it all kind of coincided.
If they're coming, then I'm not wasting time. As soon as they're dead, I'm jumping to the next one.
Go for it.
You want a dex check?
I would like a dex and a strength to cross the 10-foot gap, because you gotta really reach and Superman and lay and grab and pull and do it all perfectly. But you can do that.
I mean, how about you start like trailing rope with you?
Yeah.
So you can throw it across, and then like if the other guy fails their check, they can be pulled up or something, or they can climb up. Do you know what I'm kind of saying?
Yeah. Another idea is to have one of us like scramble down and be shoving the others up, and then have like Archie pull the last guy up. Like if it's a particularly difficult gap, because
That's
there's
true
no
as well.
skeletons around.
Yeah. Just give me that
I might end up
strength
on the
and
ground here. Yeah.
dex for this one. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
So
You got a 20
managed.
on the dex, but
You got a 20 on the dex. The strength is close, so you reach and you just can't quite make it the right distance, and you are going to end up flopping to the ground. And roll yourself a d6 for damage.
Rolling check.
Do you have tumbling?
Yep.
Then you're fine. You realize you're going to hit the ground, and you can tuck and land, brace yourself against the ground in a nice, easy way, and lean against the wall. And as you look about, this skeleton starts coming directly for you. I think we should all roll quick initiative. It's probably just going to be the one skeleton, but it is coming for him.
Do you want me to roll in? Or can
Yeah. Everyone that wants to do something, roll in.
What's like throwing a shingle?
4, because you gotta like pull it off the shingles. It's not like on your character already.
Sure.
It's just a couple of little skeletons. They're not that scary. I wouldn't. Probably don't even need the whole party to roll into initiative.
Surely not.
Yeah. Archie and Sale, you're just chilling, right?
I laugh as John hits the ground.
John hits the ground. He does his bracing thing. The first skeleton quickly shambles over to you, moving with surprising speed, and it will reach out with you with the claw. That did not roll right. It rolls a 2 against you. It just kind of pushes against your body and fumbles and flails. Another skeleton quietly sneaks up from the backside. Your brothers in arms will call out to you that it's coming, and it will shamble against you with an 11 plus maybe 1 for flanking. 12. No good.
No.
Nilbrum.
I'm throwing a shingle.
8. Miss. Captain Winter.
I was going to throw a rock, but now I've just got it in my hand. I'm just going to
Just gonna bash him. Yeah. Whoosh. Swing and a miss. Next
This is
skeleton.
how you die, Nick.
I should have done
Shambles over.
Seeing the third skeleton, can I like jump into combat now?
Yeah, you can roll in at the end of round. Third skeleton kind of comes over, and before you know it, these surprisingly fast-moving skeletons, movement 14, so a little faster than human speed, are all around you. This one scores a 17 plus maybe 1 for flank or 2 for back, so 18 or 19. I think that will hit you, and it'll scrape into your flesh for 3 points of damage.
I get my offhand attack with my...
Yes. I suppose... Yeah, I guess you could have drawn your dagger as they were coming towards you. No problem. Maybe we should actually turn on the combat music. This is 3.
How much?
3?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Bye, Nick.
There are
see you later.
skeletons. It's a little more dangerous than maybe we had anticipated. So let's have everybody... Oh, no.
Dale wanted to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically going to be like, all right, these skeletons are pushovers, and we're just faffing about, and I'm just going to jump down and start hitting this one.
Excellent. You can drop to the ground, no problem. Come on up behind the skeleton from its backside as it's going after the captain. And
I assume I don't know that like bladed weapons aren't going to be effective yet. I don't think anyone said that to me, so I'm just going to make a rapier attack.
Yep. You stab
Holy shit,
right
the
between the
rolls.
bones. You miss the skeleton. You just kind of clatter around inside its rib cage, and that is the end of your turn.
Can I realize that things are getting serious and roll in?
You can roll in right now at this next round of initiative.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, rolling in.
Holy shit. A lot of skeletons you're rolling over there now.
Just in case I need them. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Okay. So this skeleton already started moving last round and just shambles up behind Sail. Sail gets alerted by his allies yelling at him, I'm sure. The skeleton will reach out with its claws. The 17 to hit.
You know?
Yep.
Bashing you in the shoulder, ripping your flesh at your neck for 1 point of damage. Nilram.
I'm throwing a shingle. It's literally all I can do.
You throw the shingle.
Wait, this guy's right below. That was an auto kill last time.
Oh yeah, my last
You guys had like infinite time, I was assuming. You were just dropping shingles on his head. 9. I'll give you a bonus like back attack, so 11.
Round?
Yeah, 11 will hit. Shingle
D4.
would normally do D3, so 2D3 against the skeleton.
5.
Nice.
Let's see this one.
Okay. Oh my god.
Not quite killing him, but doing
skeleton.
devastating damage. This one will start shambling his way over here. Probably not moving at full speed. He can go 100 and he can go 70 and make an attack. So the skeleton, will just shamble over in this direction, but not get to make an attack by the end of the round. Just like,
Oh, guess we're killing them all.
this one right here just moves a little bit closer to you, Winter, and gives you his full attention as he reaches out with the dagger in his hand to thrust into your ribcage with a 15.
No.
No. Ooh, turned aside by your armor spell. The one in front of you has nothing in his hands and goes to choke you,
Blocking
and
this
just
guy.
stumbles
Oh.
right over a stone in
Guess
the
I
ground. But you said you were going to block him, so go ahead and make that block attack.
Can I block that kind of attack?
You can.
Okay, I'll take the block, but I'll also take my attack opportunity from doing an unarmed attack.
He's a monster. You don't get opportunity attacks for unarmed attacks against monsters, only against humans.
I see.
I mean,
Oh yeah, great. Yeah,
Kind of
he comes
human.
towards you and you push him back with your offhand main gouge. The skeleton stumbles away a little bit, trips over a rock and falls himself prone. He rolled a 1 on his attack roll.
Nice.
And the other one directly behind you seems to have, I think that's a club in his hand, just some stick he picked up off the ground. And he brashes it over your head, and the stick breaks on your shoulder, and he drops the other half of the stick, and will continue with just regular melee attacks. Archie.
can I do a fucking? Can I jump on one of them as I punch them? Like
You want to, yes, the infamous pancake maneuver. Highly effective. I will give you a +2 for like a charging from the sky.
All right, and I just throw out one of my punches in.
Yeah. Oh my god, Archie.
It just doesn't stop.
The skeleton is just dead. You don't have to roll the damage. You can if you want. It's a lot of dice. But he had 7 HP, and there's no way you're gonna not do 7 damage to him. I've seen your dice rolls.
I'll just roll my. Yeah. I step out of the dust that I just created, and will attack the next skeleton with another punch.
Oh my god.
Crash him in the back with the punch, shattering the skeleton. Okay, seriously, someone's got to fix this problem now. All right.
Stop it.
This is just ridiculous. Those are your 2 attacks. Captain Winter, Archie, as always, is here to save you.
All right, so this guy on the floor here, I want to stamp on his skull and like smash it, and then I want to swing the rock into the head of the one to my other side.
Go ahead and make me a kick attack at +4.
Okay. 25.
You shatter the skull.
Yeah,
I think a kick would normally for you do D4 damage, and he's critical, and he's weak against bludgeoning, so it's like 44, and he only has 4 hit points. So you shatter the skeleton's skull, and the whole thing stops moving right away.
And then I swing the rock around in the skull of the other one for a 20. Yes.
Woo!
That's a crit as well, right?
Yeah, you're dual wielding,
it.
so you're getting the regular penalties, but it doesn't matter. You shatter this skeleton as well. Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Can I use my movements at the end of the round to climb up here?
If there are no skeletons nearby you by the end of the round, then yes. We'll see what the end of the round brings for you. The next one is over here. And we'll shamble up to this spot. Actually, since I'm gonna move this one out of the way. We'll shamble all the way to here. So if that skeleton's gone, you can climb no problem. Otherwise, you will provoke an attack. And this guy will shamble like this towards Archie. And that is not enough. That is more than enough distance that he cannot also make an attack at the same round, leaving us with Sail. There's one behind you, two in front of you.
Can I turn around and attack the guy behind me?
Yes.
All right, I will find my character sheet so I can roll my attack roll.
Excellent. You catch him square in the solar plexus, or what remains of it. Roll me damage. 2 damage, round down to 1. The skeleton lives. You knock off a few of the ribs. It looks weakened, but still at full fighting capacity because rules are silly. Winter, you go to start climbing up the building when the skeleton comes around the corner. You can drop to the ground so it doesn't get the attack on you.
Yeah.
And let's roll into initiative next round. Yeah.
I'll say, Sail, your rapier is not good against them. Use like a rock or a stick or something.
Okay, I'm like basically looking at the rapier in my hand. Can I use it as a club by holding the blade in?
I think the rapier, you're still going to cut yourself on the rapier.
Yeah. You can do that with a longsword, but not a rapier.
Yeah, if you've got like I can't remember the name of the square part of the blade. Yeah, you can turn it around and murder strike them.
But I mean, wait, doesn't a rapier have like a hand guard? Like, couldn't you almost just use it as like a punching weapon?
Depends on the rapier. If there's got like a nice fancy basket hilt, you could definitely do that. But maybe it doesn't. I don't know. We'll see what the official Archie fan art becomes.
I think I remember reading in the rulebook that if you get a basket hilt, you can get a +1 bonus on blocks or something like that. So maybe we don't have that.
Makes sense. All right, Nilrum, you are first. Maybe not. Sail is first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to punch the skeleton. Unless there's a rock near me, I can pick up.
Yeah, just crack him with a rock. Nope. And Nilrum, you attacked and missed. Captain Winter.
All right.
A few of these guys.
I just throw a left at this first skeleton, and I'm gonna hit the next one with the rock. Okay.
Whoosh. You slip on bones. You recover though.
And I miss my
second attack is a miss. Archie, it's up to you again. It's always up to you.
Can I take 2 skeletons by their heads and bash them together?
You would be exposing yourself to an attack of opportunity, but you could do it.
Wait, hang on. Archie's a monster though.
Archie is a monster, yeah.
Oh, fuck it, do it.
No, but so
how
he
do I
doesn't
roll?
take the attack. So he doesn't take the attack of opportunity, right? Because he naturally fights with his hands.
Kind of true.
That's why I'm giving him
Because
just 1 attack against him instead of 2. Because he's got to just reach into past 2 skeletons and I think one of them might be able to scramble off an attack against him for such a loving caress of the skulls.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
You want to do it, Archie?
I want to fucking do it. How do I roll for this?
I roll the attack against you. It's a 7. It's no good. Okay. So you just make me a regular 2 attack rolls. And if you succeed, then you've grabbed their heads and smashed them together. Hit. Yep, you grab both their heads. You slam them together. Give me 2d6 plus your strength modifier. Or your damage modifier.
So is that just a regular damage roll for my punch?
Yeah, essentially. And we'll add another d6 on top of it. So 10 damage to both the skeletons, and they crumble to dust before you.
I will let out a visceral scream as I do this.
Nice moves, Archie.
What does your visceral scream sound like?
It's late, and my neighbors are gonna kill me. So
Okay, all right, that's fair. Get away this time. No visceral screams in the middle of the night?
No. It's too serious.
Okay. That skeleton's dead. That skeleton's dead. So it's just the one that's dueling with Sail that will try and axe you one more time. With a 4. The axe comes up. You parry it easily with your rapier. The skeleton fumbles backwards and then continues the undying press in your direction. Anyone have extra attacks at the end of the round?
I want to run up to the edge of this corridor here and look left and right. Because on the map it looks like this path to the left is now clear of skeletons, but I imagine
it's not.
I take a look around the corner, I might see some more.
Yeah, you will. Let me just place them real quick. And then randomize their tokens and their hit points.
You got a code that does that? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Seeing more of them, I come back down this way. But I think we need to get back on the buildings.
Yep. Are you using a regular roll to roll their token? I think you use GM roll.
There's just a roll multi-sided token button, and for some reason it decides to just show you what it is rolling.
Oh, that's silly.
It's a little silly. And I have no control over it, but enjoy the various subtypes of skeletons. Second attacks. Archie, you get a second attack this round.
There isn't really anything in range, right?
Nah.
This guy?
It's true sales fighting that dude.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll attack him.
Just Sail fights the skeleton for 3 rounds. Archie comes up and lightly blows on him, and the skeleton crumbles into pieces. End of the round actions. You got some movement left. Rooftops.
I'm gonna jump to this roof. Fuck it.
Do it.
X check.
Dex check. No problem. You hop on the next roof. Safe and sound. Captain Winter, where are you going? Yep. Give me a climb walls check or a dex check, your desire, but I think the climb walls is better for you because it's at plus, what did we say, 30? Yep. With the 30, you easily scramble up. Sail, Archie.
I'll also climb
Strength.
up. Dex check?
Yep. Dex checks to get up. Dexes, yeah. Archie can scale wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Sail?
to scramble up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, I'll stand here and be like, Neal, I'll boost you. I'll shout.
Isn't it, Neal? It's strength to climb, right? Not dex. No. I mean,
Depending on the
dex.
architecture of the area, for this building, I was saying dex just to give it some variety. But if in many circumstances, it would be strength. But like, you know, if it's a real tangle of things and it's not real with lots of like ledges, but also thorns and loose bricks, then it would be a dex check. If it's more like there's a couple of handholds, but it's hard to hold on to them, it might be more of a strength check to like hold on to small grips and ledges. So it's a variable check, and we'll probably bounce between them depending on how I envision each individual building.
If you don't like the answer, just yell at him about it. Should be a strength check.
Yeah.
It usually works.
Yeah.
Am I able to get more movement since he said he's going to boost me or no?
No, it'd still be the same
That's fine. Okay,
strength
cool.
and dex to do the leap.
Oh, can I do it again? I've done one this round. You know,
Right, we should go to the next round.
Cool.
So, by the end of that round, we will have had skeletons coming over here like this, and we will have had this one and this one and this one do something like that. This one maybe is over here now, and you've come over here, and you've come over here.
How high am I on the roof?
At your point, you're about 14 feet at the apex of that rooftop.
Seeing Captain Winters eat ass, can I position myself in a way where if I think I'm gonna fall, I won't take fall damage at the very least, like jumping across, or no?
No, because you would have to be below the height of the roof to do that.
And it's just a dex check to climb up, yeah?
Yeah, it's way easier just to climb than to jump from roof to roof.
So I can take my movement, go down easily without taking damage, and then climb, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
But you'd need to win an initiative roll against the skellies.
Oh.
Because we are rolling...
Yeah,
we're rolling initiative now. So, declare your actions. Like, you should declare if you're going to try and do the climb down and over or the jump. Because they all take time.
I'll declare that I'm going to climb down and over.
You're going to climb down and
I'm
over?
going to throw
All right.
a rock, and then I'm going to the next one.
Since I
Okay.
gave up my last turn to help Neal, can he have advantage on his climb?
Yeah. On his dex check to climb, he can absolutely have advantage. 100%.
Oh God, I rolled so poorly.
Yeah, me too. We got some fast boys as well coming in.
I didn't think they would move again. I don't know. I'm dumb.
It's 12. Archie, you're just chilling, it looks like.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. First skeleton shambles over in the direction of Sail, looking for him, eyes only for him, reaches out to claw you with a 13.
Nope.
No, okay.
Question, since I see the skeletons moving over here, I can just cancel my action.
No, because you've already declared your action, so you're like in the middle of climbing down, and then the skeletons are just going to get to you ahead of time. That's why second edition requires everyone to declare the specific action at the beginning of the initiative roll, since there is a fluidity to combat and things.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah. This one will come over here and grab at you, Archie, Sail with an 11 to hit. Also a miss. Nope. Another one coming down from the top, and this one will see the Nilrum that's coming down as he dangles, and will make an attack roll against the coming down Nilrum with a 4. Probably 2 for you climbing, but that's going to be a miss again.
At the minimum here, I don't have to climb down. I can pull myself back up.
Yeah, so at like this point, you're going to be halfway down the building, and you can be like, whoops, never mind, there's skeletons at my ankles.
That's my goal, is to pull myself back up.
Yep. This one comes over here, can't really get anywhere, but just fills in the void. This one comes over here. It'll have a penalty to its attack against him because it's trying to attack around the corner. 18 minus maybe 2 for the awkwardness is still going to be a 16, Sail?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. Skeleton will graze you for 1 more point of damage. And then
How
Nilrum...
much damage did you take on the last one?
1.
Okay. I'm just keeping track of your armor.
Yeah, I think I take 1 more damage.
I took 2 off, yeah.
You can pull yourself back up.
Okay, no check, thank you.
No check to climb back up, yeah. But if you want to jump, it's a strength and a dex.
Fuck that, I'm staying here.
All right. Sail, it's your turn. Oh, go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
Can I pick up a shingle and just toss it, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Excellent. Do you want to point out a skeleton?
Yeah.
Because I know their hit points and I wouldn't want to...
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. 2d3.
5.
Yeesh. Almost dead. Sail.
Would I be able to disengage and climb?
Climbing would provoke attacks of opportunities.
I mean, like, let's say I disengaged over to... let me get an arrow.
Like you disengaged and did this? Right, so with the same sort of fluidity of combat, if you disengage and move and they want to follow you, then you would be like fighting them back as they come after you. So they might follow you, or they might like stay here to stay after these people. So you could disengage and move and then see what happens at the end of the first half of your movement. Is that what you want to do?
Disengage and move and see what happens after the first half of my
Yeah,
movement.
because like if you disengage and move over here, it's possible that some of these skeletons might follow you like at the same time, and so you,
Gotcha.
right, it's turn based, but you can't just like
Yeah, I got you.
things are still moving.
Has Archie not rolled into initiative?
No, not this round. He didn't. He chilled. I checked with him.
Archie could like pull sail up while he fights them back. You know.
I think
a free
Sale would need to at least give him his hands to reach.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Sale?
I don't know. I got myself into a really bad situation because I didn't realize the skeletons would move
Yeah.
twice before I thought I would have at least a round to help Neal roam up.
Bad initiative rolls. It happens. Combat is chaotic and messy.
I'm gonna at least try to disengage and go to here.
Yeah, so you can like whirl and fight these guys as you back up and like keep them at bay with your sword. And sure enough, the skeletons come for you. All of them come for you. They like come after you like a Congo line. I'm just moving the dead ones out of the way so we can see what the hell's happening. And they come down this line just like this, except for this one. This one was too busy trying to get Archie's toes.
Based.
There you go. So that you have half your movement still left. What do you want to do?
Could I attempt to scramble up the roof?
Yes, it
To
would
my
provoke
left?
one attack of opportunity just from this one
Yeah, I'll take
instead of the 4 that it would have been a moment ago. Yeah.
that. I will take that deal.
7 plus 2 is going to be a 9. No dice. It misses you, hits your armor. You begin to scramble, and I guess just like it doesn't cause you damage, but it like grabs a hold of your body, and you end up like being pulled back down by the weight of the skeleton.
I should
that
have
not-
asked if it was strength or dex.
Yeah, that might have been a strength one.
Oh, well, we'll keep the 7. What is your strength score?
It would be 3 more, so it would have been a success. I should have asked.
It's true. I didn't declare ahead of time, so we'll just roll it. On a 1 of a 1d2, it was dex. On a 2, it was strength.
Fair.
It was a strength roll. You pull yourself up. The skeleton dangles from your pant legs as you like hoist him up as well, but he's got your leg and your belt in one hand each, and it's like up at your face. So now there's a skeleton hanging off of you.
Yeah, no worries.
The other ones are down here. Excellent.
Next round.
Winter.
Yeah, I turn and throw a rock at the Congo line of skeletons over there.
Yeah.
First. With a...
Saving throw versus death.
I think I got
Slick.
3 or 4 ones.
All right, you're still good.
One roll?
Then I run down here, leap across this way onto this building here.
Yeah, a dex check, real easy.
Real easy, like.
Just a 5-foot gap on some precarious rooftops.
Is that all my movements, or can I go a bit further?
I think with the attack and the movement, how far of movement was this? 25 feet? Yeah, you could get to the end of this roof if you wanted, but not jump the next one.
My vision, Neal, is that this roof is a lot more secure than this roof. So my plan is to just like come onto this last little bit for the last second and jump off.
because there's very little roof here. So why don't we pause here for a moment? The party is scattered on rooftops. Skeletons are down below, but now you're all like safe, sort of safe up on the rooftops where they can't quite get to you. So we're going to take our first break right here and come back in about 10 minutes with a little bit more Tides of Death. See you guys on the other side.